And you pointed out that there were some common sense measures we could take to address those, including more affordable child care, so more people could ensure that their kids are in a safe and secure and affordable place while they're at work, and in response to Senator Menendez, allowing people to come out of the shadows in our economy with some immigration reform. And I think those are both common sense measures, as you said, that we should take. You're in a tough position given all the variables we're seeing, right? We're seeing higher economic growth. In fact, you've testified previously that, because of the American Rescue Plan, we have seen much more robust economic and job growth than had been estimated before then. You've got a war in Ukraine, which is putting upward pressure on oil and gas prices, and that, in effect, that could also have an impact in slowing down the economy. I was interested in Senator Toomey's line of questioning. I mean, you've got to navigate that. Another variable here, of course, is the possibility of another variant of the coronavirus coming back and wreaking havoc. Isn't that another major unknown that you've got to factor into your decision making?
Yes, yes, it is.
And as you think of that along the common sense lines, doesn't it make sense that we be fully prepared so that if there's another variant and outbreak, that we're able to quickly address it, quickly reduce the economic fallout that we witnessed around the original outbreak? Doesn't that also make common sense?
It sounds like it. I'm not sure where I'm going here with it. It sounds like a fiscal proposal, but
well, it's like the other ones that are kind of common sense. I'm not asking you to make a judgment totally within monetary policy or the Fed's domain in that sense, but from an economic perspective, and you have an important role to play there. It seems to me that the more prepared we are to fight a new variant, the better off we will be from an economic perspective, right?
Yes.
I just point that out because we just received a request from the President for a supplemental assistance package to stockpile more antivirals so people could be treated more quickly, to stockpile tests so that we could quickly determine where we may experience an outbreak, and to stockpile more vaccines, and also to work globally to prevent a new variant from developing. Again, just from an economic perspective, those preparations would make common sense, would they not?
They would, and variant to variant, the economy has gotten better at dealing with this. The American people have. So I think anything that allows us to continue living our economic lives is a plus.
I appreciate that. I think that we just need to take some practical steps, as you said. Can you just talk a little bit about the assessment that you made regarding the households being in strong financial shape? You mentioned that, and I think it's worth just elaborating on that a little bit, because we have wage income, but we also have the income people received as a result of the American Rescue Plan, right? $1,400 per person, and other emergency assistance we provided. And that has put households overall in strong financial shape. I think those are the words you used. Is that right?
Yes. Just as you say, the level of savings even among those at the lower end of the income spectrum is much higher than trend, than it was just continuing the prior trend. So relatively good. The surveys that we undertake, people feel better about their financial situation than they have in a long time.
Right, and again, we've had this back and forth about real wage growth, and I think if you look at people at the lower end of the economic spectrum, you've seen real wage growth, as you indicated. But if you look even overall at all households in terms of their personal income last year, after-tax personal income compared to this year, overall that's improved, right?
Yes, in nominal terms.
No, I'm asking in real terms, actually. Could you
personal
get back
income?
To us?
So there are a lot of, it depends on whether you're looking at 1 year or 2 year and which measure you're looking at. But if you're talking about a particular piece of data, I don't have at hand. But I know that you know, for many, real wages rose in 2020 and in the aggregate declined marginally in 2021.
Yeah, but I'm talking about all the income available to a household.
All income.
In real terms. I'm happy to follow up in
That'd be
real
great.
form, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.